Alrighty guys, we're getting back into the pillar triple magnesium game. It's just a bunch of powder, nothing sus, just magnesium in 3 different forms, which is why it's called triple mag. We're 2 nights out, and that means this sleep is the most important sleep tonight, so I'm gonna try and get an early night. Right everyone, today is race day, and yeah, it's pretty boring as expected because when you're doing an ultramarathon at night, you definitely have to try and stay off your feet most of the time, but also it's good to get in a shakeout run, so I did get in a shakeout run a few hours ago. Yeah, that was just a 2.5k with like a 45-second pickup at faster than 60k pace, which is not that quick anyway. I've just been eating a lot, carving up a lot. The race is at night, so I think it's important to still carve up a lot today, even though it's race day, but obviously cut down a little bit on the carbs, as in like you don't want to eat as much as the previous few days. But I've still had like 3 meals already, and it's 1:30 p.m. I thought I'd talk through my nutrition a little bit because this is another great way to get in carbs. And this is a Morton 320 drink mix, and it has 80 grams of carbs. You just mix it with like 500 mils of fluid, so pretty easy. But I'm gonna mix this with sodium bicarb and also L-citrulline. That's about it. I had beta-alanine in the morning already, so yeah, that should be good. Oh, I'm also gonna put in this Swiss Active Perform electrolyte, which has beetroot in it as well, which should help with the nitric oxide production. So I'll be mixing these 2 together with sodium bicarb and L-citrulline. Race fueling itself, we got 3 90-gram precision gels. This should be good because I can just unscrew the cap and take it, and then yeah, that's kind of done. And I can take it as little or as much as I want each time without having to worry about open packets because I can close it up again. So that's really good. I got caffeinated precision, which I'll have right before the race. And just in case I've got a cramp fix as well, because I might as well. If I cramp, I still want to do well. I barely ever cramped, but Wings for Life 2 years ago was one of the only races where I cramped. It'll be good to have that in case as a backup. That tastes terrible. Hey guys, so it's race day. I've been thinking about this day for a long time. It's not like the most serious race, obviously it's a charity run. Everyone's here to have fun, and I'm definitely here to have fun as well. But at the same time, I did this race 2 years ago, and I'd have goals to do better than last time. So yeah, definitely looking to do a run that I'm proud of, and hopefully, yeah, I'll be happy with my result today. Definitely want to place a bit higher if I can as well. I want to be more competitive in the ultra scene. And again, I want to thank Precision Hydration so much for all the support for the past few months, because yeah, honestly I couldn't have done it without them, because they provided me with so many gels for training and all that, so that's hugely appreciated. Yeah, I got a lot of quality training done thanks to them. So Sota 2025 for 15% off their website. In terms of the race today, I'm just gonna try my absolute best. Probably gonna run a smart race, but obviously I want to give it a really good effort. But I don't want to hit that hard effort until later on in the race, because obviously it's such a long race, and this is my pre-race drink. Unfortunately, the wind is picking up. It's actually decent wind. Yeah, not good. Also, it's starting to rain too, so not ideal. But I gotta be prepared for anything, and yeah, I don't want to make any excuses, so I'll still try my best, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, there was meant to be no rain, so it's kind of annoying. And there was also meant to be no wind. I checked the forecast last night and it was fine, but you know, stuff changes last minute. It barely ever rains in Perth though, so pretty unlucky, but you know, it is what it is. You gotta be prepared. Band-Aid, we gotta prevent that nipple chafing, which I keep on getting, notorious for getting it, so I'm going to put this on now.
So a reminder, we start here, but we don't have to run back through the RedBull arches. We just keep doing laps until the virtual car catches us.
It was like, I hate the rain.
Apparently the rain is intermittent and like 1 mil, hopefully, so I don't want to eat too much either. Gotta keep it light now. I already
try running at like 90 kilos, man.
I've eaten so much today. It's crazy. Nice bag, bro. Yes.
Ten to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go! Let's go, boys!
It is nice. Was it? It was just like a back and forth kind of.
Yeah. Like a 1K. I think 500 meter out, 500 meter back.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Aaron. It helps having to. Thank you. So
Alrighty guys, so just 30 minutes in, looking good. About to cross the bridge again. Epic transition. Tim Cam. Now back to Sota.
Fucking Pringles.
Alrighty. Idea to distract Sota. Let's hear the man's top 3 favorite movies.
movies. Bro,
Here we go.
The last movie I watched was like a decade ago.
And that was?
I don't even know what it was. Probably Avengers or something like
Heard it here first. Ooh, Avengers guy.
real back in the day.
The more you know. "53 minutes in, chilling, looking smooth. We're an hour in on Sota watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Just one. Just one Pringle.
So obviously the parts where there's still footage means that Max will still with me, but in the second half of the course, in the really dark areas where I was running solo, I felt pretty lightheaded at some points.
You doing, Max? Losing? Hell yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Feel longer to go.
Do you want any more?
Yeah, maybe just a tiny bit.
Yeah, you good, dude. I got ya. You're 19, Sota. 19 in the world, Jake. You'll get him, you'll get him. Let's go, boys. Crushing it, mate, crushing it. Keep running, mate. Let's go. Right there. You're 19, Sota. 19 in the world, Jake. You'll get him, you'll get him.
If I can get something salty, that would be great.
Yeah, we'll get it, we'll get it, we'll get it.
Well done, Sota. Top 14. Well done, well done.
I'll get caught in one lap. I'll get caught in one lap.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it. Okay.
Yes, dude. How'd you go?
That was tough.
Yeah, man. Well done, dude.
Thank you so much.
Great run, man.
Appreciate it.
Okay, stay there for a little longer. I'm gonna do a whole shoot.
We did it. We did 56.59 kilometers, and we came first in Perth, second in Australia, fifth in Japanese, 32nd in the world. So, look, it sounds pretty good, but I'm also fairly disappointed. Yeah, I think I'm not like sad or anything like that. I know that there's more coming soon. I've got a 50k race that I care more about coming up, and this would have been a really good training stimulus for it. I pulled up really well. I was only sore for a day on Monday, and yeah, after that I felt pretty much fine. And I'm back into training now. But before we get into the race recap, I wanted to quickly thank everyone for coming out. Max for running the first 27 kilometers with me. Aaron, he was insanely helpful. He joined in for about a mile every single lap just to make sure he can hand me drinks and like give me anything I needed, gels and whatnot, which is really, really helpful. And having him company in the later stages after Max dropped out was super helpful. So Aaron, thank you so much. You were a huge game changer for that race. So yeah, couldn't thank you enough. Also Gus and Shravan for coming out, Tim for coming out and getting a bit of footage as well. Yeah, it was really, really helpful. Everyone, I really appreciate it, so thank you so much. Also, I do need to thank everyone on Strava and Instagram and everyone that have given me a lot of support in the past few months, because yeah, that also means a lot. And I feel like it does motivate me in the race when I know that I have a lot of great support on all my social media. So yeah, thank you so much guys, and really appreciate it. Moving on to the race recap, we can talk about the uncontrollable factors and the controllable factors. So we'll start with the uncontrollable. This is just stuff that I can't change, and you know, I just have to cop it. Wings for Life is an interesting race because not every person does the same course because they do it everywhere around the world. Not everyone gets the same conditions either. 2 years ago when I ran in Japan, I had a bit of rain and that was unfortunate, and this year as well, Perth barely ever rains, but it rained and that kind of sucked as well. Obviously there's not a huge difference, but when you know that the ground is a bit more wet, there's this psychological factor where you feel like you want to slow down a little bit to be safe and not slip, and I feel like that still adds up, especially when you're running like 50 kilometers or more. So I think that played a little bit of a factor. There were parts of the course that weren't lit at all and it was complete darkness, and there were potholes and bumpy roads, and there was also a puddle that we had to run around on the grass, and the grass is obviously slippery as well, so that was a bit difficult too. I felt like that part was really slow every single lap, and that kind of impeded with the momentum a little bit. And also Maehara Bridge, which I was running up every single lap. Each lap was 4.8k, by the way. It's annoying because we went the annoying way around because that was a long gradual uphill and then a steep downhill, but I would have preferred a steep uphill and then a gradual downhill because I would have like gained so much time and pace on that gradual downhill. So unfortunately it was the other way around, but you know, can't do much about that. So those are the uncontrollable factors. I just wanted to make it clear that it was a little bit harder than 2 years ago. So even though I went through the marathon in the 50k a minute or two slower than 2 years ago, I still tried my absolute best, and I didn't pop as hard. Like I didn't hit the wall and start walking. I ran the whole thing. So that's why I went further, even though I ran slower through the 50k. So I'd say a little bit better pace than 2 years ago, but still not the best pacing. Controllable factors, I think the training could have been different in the sense that even the 43k long run workout that I did, that's a long run, 43k's. But the fact that I ran that really quickly meant that the time on feet was not that long. I only ran for 2 hours and 49 minutes. And at Wings for Life, I had to run 3 hours and 40 minutes, or I was trying to run 4 hours even. And I feel like if I went to the trail and got in like a 6 to 8 hour long run a couple times, on top of the 43k long run and stuff as well, that would have helped a lot. I feel like I focused too much on running fast in the long runs and not enough on getting that time on feet, and this is why I always talk about diversity and variety in training. You want to hit really different types of stimulus, really long runs that are super slow in the trail, a bit of elevation as well, get that leg a bit stronger, and then other runs where you prove to yourself that you can run fairly quick and for a long time, right? So having that balance between the training is really important, especially as an ultra runner, because when you're running 50k's, you're going to benefit from so many different types of stimulus, and if you only focus on one type of training, you're just not going to get all the benefits they can get from the other parts of running training, which are also just as fun and beneficial. So that's kind of my take on it. I also think that I wasn't in good enough 5k shape because, like I always mention, if I'm running faster 5ks, the easier 50k paces feel, and I think that's a huge factor, at least in my head going into races. And yeah, my most recent 5k was a 16:07. In the past, I've been into ultra marathon races at 16 flat shape or faster. Especially 2 years ago, I was in 15:40 shape when I did that 50k, when I did Wings for Life 2 years ago. But the one good thing again is that I didn't really slow down as much as 2 years ago, so I did better than 2 years ago in terms of distance and global position. So there are good signs that we can take from this, but also, yeah, there's a lot to work on as well. And yeah, it's nice that I've recovered way quicker from this compared to 2 years ago, so it's a good sign that I'm taking recovery serious and I'm eating a lot more, and maybe my iron levels are a lot better than 2 years ago. I don't even know, but yeah, that's kind of it, I guess. I'm not too keen on dwelling on this race too much. I think it was just a stepping stone for the next race, so yeah, I'm taking it as a training stimulus and then moving forward and trying to get back into good training. So again, thank you everyone for the support, and I'll see you in the next video.